Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today I'll talk about fluidity list. So last two videos we talked about this topic, TCS layoff topic. And if you see my last video, in 3 months back when TCS announced 12,000 employees plan of all those things. So that time I told the ITA would be not at risk, but from AST onward, AST or associate consultant onwards, like people's job at risk, because these are the position where TCS pay a good amount of salary. So and exactly that is happening. If your role is C3, be it A or anything, so definitely your job at risk at TCS if you are not allocated to project or any other circumstances. So this is quite right, I believe. Now talking about the fluidity list, so let's be very clear that TCS doesn't have any official confirmation on news how they are preparing the list, but whatever information I have, so there are, like, cases where a lot of people can put an employee's name to the fluidity list. One of the very fast person who can put, yeah, he's your immediate supervisor or the manager, the project manager or immediate supervisor. So based on your skills mismatch, based on your performance, based on your allocation, so they can put. And in lot of cases I have seen over internet that the manager is doing bias, so they are keeping the favorite employees in the safe zone. Rest of employees, they are putting their name into the fluidity list. So if your name coming into the fluidity list, that means within 2 weeks you will definitely called by the HR for the layoff procedure, or like they will give you certain time in order to get a new project or something. But definitely your job at risk if your name coming into the fluidity list. So that is one, like manager or supervisor. Then RMG can also put your name if you are in a long term bench resource. If your bench age is more than 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, then definitely they will put your name to the fluidity list. There is one more news I have been observing, that there are people who tells that they are not compliant to RTO policy, return to work policy, so their name came into the fluidity list. And also like the skip level manager, director, so all those things, they can also put your name because of multiple reasons. So this is basically a list that TCS is preparing to remove 12,000 employees. And this is a continuous process, and this process possibly will say, like, this will be there for next 3 4 months, I believe, or at least this at least like till December they will remove all those 12,000 employee, or I believe slightly more than that. Now coming back to one more thing basically. So in last video I discussed about the severance pay. Now look at TCS recent pay slip 2025. The person is ITA, like, and his salary is around 68,000 in hand salary. So quite a good amount of salary he is making. Now remember, this guy's basic salary is only 14,500. Now in general case, in most of the case, TCS offering 3 months of basic salary. So for that person, if he got laid off, so most likely he will get 14,000 into 3, less than 45,000 uh, as a severance pay, which is nothing, like which is not even his salary. So the problem with this approach is TCS basic salary is very less, and they are paying severance pay as basic pay. In all other cases, in not in the layoff thing, but if you see the PIP process for Accenture and a lot of other US based companies, they usually give upfront 3 months of salary to the employee once they are planning to lay off due to this PIP and all. So they are giving the exact salary, not the basic pay. But here TCS is offering 3 months of basic pay in most of the case. In some cases they are offering 6 months, and in some cases for early retirement, where a person is having say 20 25 years of experience, and they are at like their 50s that time, and they are like in TCS for long. So in those cases they are offering 24 months of salary, that means 24 months of basic pay. So which is slightly better, because for those people like senior manager and director, their basic would be around 1 to 1.5 lakhs, so 20 to 20 30 lakhs they will get as a lump sum amount during this layoff process. But for junior employees like C3 and above, this amount would be much less. I believe in most of the case it doesn't even go beyond 1 lakh. So this is all about the fluidity list. and the severance pay that TCS is offering. Do let me know if you have something otherwise in the comment below. Thank you.